Ba-bum. Your voice is amazing. Please keep going, stream. Oh, I don't plan to stop. Don't you worry. I don't plan to stop streaming. This is like my... not my full-time job. I mean, it kind of is. Most of what I do is streaming. I have another job and like other obligations, but like streaming is pretty much predominantly... I put a big enough focus on it, so I don't plan to stop. Also just like playing video games, so. You appreciate hearing a compliment on my voice. I'm pretty self-conscious about myself, which, you know, I'm self-conscious a bit, so when I hear someone being like, hey, I like your voice, then that actually kind of makes me tear up a bit, because, you know, sometimes I don't like my own voice, but I feel like everyone doesn't like their own voice to a capacity, or maybe not everyone, but I feel like a lot of people don't like their own voices at times. I think it's just a trait of us humans. By the way, we're finishing Graces today, I decided. I don't care how long stream is, I just want to get the game done. Yes, my YouTube channel was there. Someone has put a link to it, so you can watch my stuff there. There's even some exclusive stuff going on. So, stuff that doesn't go on Twitch. What is happening? At least now there's no paralysis, though. Lights. Okay, we're not doing this fight on evil. It seems ridiculous.
Not looking good. Come. Wither away.
Oh, you wither away? Cheery up, you're alive. How? Tell me your secrets. I'm about to have you kill me and just do this on hard. I already fought the little queens the first time on Evil, and I beat them first try in the Arcadia Garden. And I'll be completely transparent and blunt, I do not want to stream for longer than I have to. At the same time, I would like to have Graces done. Essentially done, because yeah, we have that little bit in Destruction Rain, by the way? Destruction is still raining, in case you're curious. I'd also recommend joining my Discord, because unfortunately I don't have a schedule, so being in my Discord is a good way to know when I'll be streaming. I do upload to YouTube too, though, so being on my YouTube channel or my Discord is a good idea. So, that's it. Follow my socials. Yeah, this little queen fight is pretty rough. We did manage the other one. We first tried it. This one is like dialed up to 100. Yeah, chat, we're not doing any fights in the Fodra's core. You'll see what the Fodra, if you haven't played this game or watched me play it, you'll see what the Fodra's core is in a minute, but you'll see why I'm not going to do like any fights. We're just beelining it to the end. Alright, that was unfortunate. I didn't get a disregard. It's fine though. Still managing to beat you up though, which is all that matters. Bum, bum, bum. It's over. Thanks for the follow, greatly appreciated. I actually looked at my phone and saw like, oh, this person's following. I don't have a alert box set up. I probably should set it up again. But I did see that on my phone. Richard. What is going on, Richard? What are you doing? Oh, there's only 2 left. Wow, we sped through this one. What the heck? Okay, this is challenging enough. I don't feel bad for lowering the difficulty. I probably could beat them on Evil, but I just don't have the time to want to try. Or I don't want to invest the time to have to try. Also, we are going to absolutely get Blue Earth, because Blue Earth is one of the coolest things about the final boss. It's also a really cool Tales of Eternia reference, so we're going to get Blue Earth again. Even though I don't absolutely have to, but I like to get blue. I might lose. Oh no. I might lose. No, we're good. We're good. Wait, what happened? What item? What? Oh, Richard's about to, okay. He had the items stockpiled. I did not think you can keep the items stockpiled for that long. I've never done it. Never mind, we're fine. That was close, though. Chat, there's a girl in Pascal's staff. Someone should do something about that. Oh, thank you, Sharia. Please die. Also, someone get Pascal up. Never mind, I'll have someone life bottle her. There's more? I thought we were done. The little queens tricked me. I thought when you got down to 2, they were done. Oh, nice. I actually need this. I could have sworn we were done. They actually, like, played me. They played me. I thought we were done. I could have sworn, no, in all seriousness, though, I thought when there were 2 that you were on the last 2. I thought there had to be at least 3 at all times, unless you're, like, at the end. Which means we can still lose. Pascal, I want you to just use, this. Yeah, nearly perfect defense or whatever. Little queen, please. Oh, you know what? I don't have a, what's it called set? Incineration Wave. I don't like Sparrow Seal that much. It's not bad, but like, it's not one of my... Oh, you don't have it yet? Wow, Asbel, you are really... What happened to your... Why did you switch? When did I switch? Is there a ghost? I think the ghost did that. I didn't do it. I'm not responsible. I didn't even open the title menu. I was so busy looking for that stupid crystal. Nice. Get this one out of here. I destroy him with feathers apiece. Get him. Richard, do me a solid and stay alive. Someone's gonna get Richard, or not Richard. Someone's gonna get, what's her name up? Sharia? Oh no, she loves me. How do I let her down? Or actually, who am I kidding? I don't want to let her down easy. Listen, I already have a Valentine, so you're only setting yourself up for disappointment. I already have eyes on the woman of my dreams, so, you know? I simply don't have room for you in my heart or whatever. There we go. Are we actually down to the last 2? The world may never know. No. Come. Not bad, not bad. Stop with the darkness. Please. Give up. No, no, no. Oh, nice stone. Let's go. I love how often, Flash Wednesday is this week. I forgot about that. Which means I gotta get ready for Lent. Ow! My feelings? Plasma shock. No, you die? Destruction is raining? Oh, you're expired. Okay, now we're actually at the end. There's no way they're gonna summon more with one little queen. I know that for a fact. Goodbye. You're alive? Not anymore. Oh, baby, look at that experience. I think the Fodra Queen gives a stupid experience, like, stupidly good.
I've never seen a more tenacious foe.
They must really hate us.
Please, stop! They're not your enemy.
We hate them. We must destroy all humanity. Guys, I'm not sure we should keep fighting them.
They're really not leaving us much of a choice.
It's just starting to feel wrong.
I agree. The fight feels wrong to me as well.
We're not here to destroy Fodra. We just want to let it know that humans can change. And that we're not the same as we were 1,000 years ago.
Asbel. Okay, everyone. Let's get to the core.
Oh, we'll get to the core. We're gonna zoom to the core. All right. Now, I'm not even gonna attempt chaos. We'll try evil mode, but I honestly expect to probably lose and want to turn it down. Now, this is Fodra's core. As you can see, all the enemies here are those golems we fought in the tainted areas of Elith. So, I'm not going to fight anything here. These are all the same enemies we fought as mini-bosses. So, I'm not going to fight them. Not only because I'm, like, really... like, I want to get the game done and, like, I've been streaming for 5 hours, but because I don't feel it necessary. I love Tales of Graces' F-Arc, and I don't mind the final dungeon. I think they made it a little too long. And I don't necessarily mind long things. I feel like they, like... the thing is, the final dungeon feels so empty. I guess. Like, it feels way like the Lestalia Shaft 1, Lestalia Shaft Depths, this area. It really feels like they went for big open spaces with these dungeons. But didn't really put a whole lot in them besides... you know, some enemies. So I feel like as a result, they kind of drag. Just a little bit. And the enemies here are like the same mini-bosses we fought, so like you don't want to fight more of the same mini-bosses. You could, but like I'm not going to. Anyway, I'm just going to these edges because this is how you get to each of the Cardas. There should be 2 more Cardas here. It's going to be Keel and Merity because we already have Farah and Reed and Chat and Max. Yeah, I know Pascal Master. I'm going to look at titles before we fight the Fodra Queen. Don't worry. You also get Hourglasses. They prepare you for this fight because this fight is hard. Yeah, don't worry. We're going to look at titles one last time when I get to the final save point. There's also a skit at the final save point. Actually, are the Cardas? But Keel and Merity are definitely here. I remember getting them in this place. Yeah, like, they definitely... I think they went for... they were going for, like, these big open fields, but they didn't put a whole lot in them. That being said, I don't hate the Final Dungeon of Graces. In fact, I actually like it aesthetically. It's really cool. They definitely could have trimmed a bit of that. In terms of, like, the emptiness and running around. Is it bad? No, absolutely not. Something I thought, though. Where are these Cardas? They should be here, I think. Otherwise, I don't know where they would be. I love Symphonia 1's Final Dungeon because it's more objective. Symphonia 1's Final Dungeon is really straightforward, actually. All you do is you go through Darius Carlon, you have to go through the bit where you have to save everyone, and like they confront their pasts and overcome their fears and everything, and then you eventually do the Vinheim stuff, which you don't have to do unless you're trying to do Nibelheim. Yeah. You know, I definitely think it's a lot more straightforward, which gets its job done. Oh, they give you a golden figure. That's nice. I like that they give you one. So they give you a golden figure because the game devs are like, hey, you're probably going to want to play as Richard in the F arc, right? Or the F arc, in the main arc, right? I do actually like that. We already have it because I crafted it, but it's nice that they gave us one. That just makes me more relieved that Graces does that. Alright, there's an arcane bottle. Okay, where are these two Cartas? They're not here. I thought they'd be here. We're missing Keel and Meridy's Carta. We can't finish the game until I find them. Although I'm gonna watch this final skit first. There's Meridy's. Okay, we missed Keel's. Keel's is here, but I just missed it. Because of how open this area is. What's Meridy's quote? You saved yeah, Merity and quickly. Yeah, that's definitely Merity. Alright, final skit.
As a daughter, it's now my responsibility to carry on Asbel's legacy. I must do everything I can to carry his hopes and dreams into the future.
If Asbel is your father, does that make Sharia your mother?
Yes. And Pascal is my big sister, and the captain is my grandfather. Hubert used to be my big brother, but if I'm Asbel's child, I guess he's my uncle now.
I see.
So you can be my new big brother, Richard.
Who, me? Your big brother, is it?
Well done, sire. You're the last to join the family and still nabbed the best position.
Would you like me to massage your shoulders for you, Grandpa?
Oh, that would be lovely, grandson.
Isn't it great? We're all one big family.
A little to the right there, Sonny.
Your shoulders sure are stiff, Grandpa.
Ooh, you're getting a little rough there, Sonny.
Your bones.
It's so funny. That's the final skit? I remember that skit, but I thought there was one more that included all the characters. Alright. As much as I want to go fight the Fodra Queen, we have to find this, we have to find this Carta first. We have to find Keel's Carta, because it should be here if I got Meridy's. Zillia 1's is probably the weakest. I don't agree with that. I mean, the joke is that Zillia 1 barely has a final dungeon, because it's just like a boss rush, and it's not really like a dungeon, but I don't think that's necessarily true. It still has some pretty cool bosses and great final cutscenes leading up to the final boss. Would it have been better if it had like an actual final dungeon? Yeah, but like, you know. I think Zillia 1 was rushed. It's actually like confirmed that Zillia 1 was a little rushed, and that's why Zillia 2 does some things that Zillia 1 was supposed to do. Okay, I don't know where this Carta is. It's gotta be somewhere, though. This place ain't that big. I mean, it is pretty big, actually. That's the joke. And if it's on the same side as the Merity one, but a different, what's it called? Different row. Of the subtle gay talk between Malik and Richard in some skits. There's a lot of innuendos in Tales of in general. Zillia's packed full of them. Grace's probably has a few. There's a lot of like innuendos and subtlety in terms of like what they're talking about at times. Zillia's certainly the game with the most of them, in my experience. Man, I hope they... really hope they remaster... Abyss or Zillia. It's gotta be Abyss or Zillia next. I can't wait to see what we get next. I feel like it's gonna be Abyss because they trademarked it, and I'm excited to replay Abyss. But I would love it. Love it. If we can get Tales of Zillia. Personally, just because it's been longer since I played Zillia. We'll get both, though, surely. I expect to get Zillia and Abyss, and I expect them to probably bundle up Zillia 1 and 2. just got Graces, though. We probably won't get it for a while. But, you know. I will wait ever so patiently. I definitely want them to space out the remasters. I want them to space them out a good bit, but I also want them to not wait too long. But, you know, definitely give them some space so Graces can sell and people can enjoy it. I don't know. I probably don't expect to hear about a remaster until at the earliest, like the summer, at least hear about it. And then maybe Abyss could release either the end of this year or like early next year. I don't know. If it is Abyss, again, it could be Xillia, but like I really think it's Abyss because they trademarked that logo. And I think people were saying it's like the 20th anniversary of Abyss, so that's another, they could be doing that. Abyss is so grand. Abyss is a good game. One of the best Tales games. Not one of my favorites, but I really like it. Granted, I love a lot of Tales games. So, like, Abyss is awesome. It's a really great game. I don't think, yeah, I think, what's it called? I don't think we'll see, at the earliest, I think a Tales remaster will release in the fall. But even I think that's kind of pushing it. Definitely, like, at the end of the year, though. I could see them announcing something in, like, the summer, maybe, just to... Because Graces, they announced Graces back in, like, a direct months before the game came out. So, it was probably, like, a 6 to 10 month gap at minimum. I don't remember when Graces was announced, but it was at a direct, I remember, and they gave us like at least like 6 to 10 months between its release and announcement, so I could see them announcing something maybe in the summer and then just releasing it towards the end of the year. I think that'd be the best marketing move, personally. But no one knows but Bandai. I feel like a year from Graces, though, we're due for one. By the time a year passes and the Graces remaster came out, we're due for at least an announcement. And maybe even a release. Yeah, I could see them announcing Abyss for the 20th anniversary and then releasing it maybe a year after, like months after, but I could see them at least announcing it for the anniversary. That'd be kind of cool. I'm not putting a whole lot of thought into this, by the way. I'm just putting on whatever titles characters need done. Richard, not Pascal. Sophie should be here. Asbo, Sharia, Richard, Sophie. I don't know who I want to use here, actually. We'll try this and see how it goes. Graces was announced in August. Oh, it was only 5 months? Okay, that's less time than I thought. So maybe they can hit us with... Maybe they can be a little closer with it. I didn't realize it was only 5 months. That's insane.